Welcome to this instructional video on ICView2. In this video, we'll take a tour of core functionality in ICView2, including how to navigate to and view products on the iPad. To launch the app, tap on the ICView icon on your iPad home screen. When the app launches, the first section you see corresponds to the first section listed in the Build-A-Book web application. In this case, it is the bookmarked PDF entitled Quadrennial Defense Review 2014. You know where you're at by looking at the menu header in purple at the top of the screen. The blue dots alongside product titles indicate products that have not yet been viewed. You can see that we've already viewed several products in this book. You can expand the viewing window to remove the menu by tapping the expand icon. If you'd like to find the menu again, tap the back icon and it returns. To navigate to other sections we created in Build-A-Book, tap on the menu header at the top of the screen. This will open a drop-down menu that will allow you to select the other sections we create in Build-A-Book. Let's see, here they are. You can also see the publish date for this book at the very top, December 28th, 2018. It is possible to load multiple days worth of payloads, in which case you would see multiple dates in black. The library menu is where you can find lists of products that have been annotated or saved by the individual who uses this book. This listing includes placeholder sections for products that have been bookmarked, a listing of all products that have been annotated, products that have been set aside to be printed offline, and references, which refer to static reference materials that can be added to a book per a senior's preferences. One of the unique capabilities of ICView2 is the ability to annotate products. To create a note for a document, tap the note icon in the top right corner of the screen. This takes the user into note-taking mode. This action reveals a number of tools along the bottom of the screen, including the scribble tool, the highlighter, and the sticky note. You can use your finger or a stylus to write a handwritten message on the product using the scribble tool. If you make a mistake, you can use the undo or redo buttons in the lower right corner of the screen. You can see that the exclamation point that I created has gone away. When you are finished creating a scribble, you can either select another note-taking tool or click Done. We'll click the highlighter tool, demonstrate that. The highlighter tool creates what you might expect, a slightly transparent yellow line that highlights different text on the document. You can also create a text-based note by tapping the sticky note icon and then tapping the place on the product where you'd like the sticky note to appear. This will bring up a pop-up menu where you can type in whatever you would like in the note screen using the onboard keyboard. Once you're done, you can either choose to delete it if you change your mind or click Save. There you'll see that it adds a little sticky note right where I had tapped previously. Once you're done creating notes, you want to hit Done so that you can go back into viewing mode. If you want to go back and delete a sticky note, you can tap on the sticky note and it will bring up the pop-up window where you can delete the note. And then it will ask you if you're sure. I'll click Yes, and then it's gone. In the product index, you'll notice that this top product now has a purple dot next to it. This indicates that notes have been added. As you saw before when we looked at the index menu, ICView enables the user to save products in a number of sections within Build-A-Book. To bookmark a product, tap the bookmark icon in the top right corner of the screen. You'll be presented with a menu of choices: Add to Bookmarks, Add to Print Offline, or you can create a custom list. To simply bookmark a product, tap Add to Bookmarks from the list. Items that have been bookmarked will appear with an orange dot next to the name of the product list. If they've already been annotated, you'll see a purple dot with an orange circle around it to indicate that the product has both notes and has been bookmarked. Another option from the bookmark menu is to add the product to a list of items to be printed offline. So again, we tap the bookmark icon, and this time we choose Add to Print Offline from the menu. We can find that product in our library by tapping the index header, then going to Library and selecting Print Offline. There you can see it's been added to this index. And finally, you can create a custom list. So I'm going to go back to a different section and find a different product. So I'm going to tap the bookmark icon. I'm going to choose Custom List from the menu. This creates a pop-up window that enables me to name the list anything I want. So I'm going to name this one Important and click OK. This has been added to the important list, and we can go find it again by clicking the index header, going to Custom List, which is a new menu, and tapping on Important, and there it is. Now we'll take a look at the final feature of ICView2, which is the Advanced Search feature. Tap the search icon in the top left corner of your screen. Here you'll be presented with the option of searching just today's books, all books, this is helpful if you have multiple days added to the iPad, or reference materials. Search is dynamic, so as you start to type your keyword, you'll start to see options appear that match what you've typed so far. So I'm going to type cyber here, and you can see that it starts pulling up all the products from today that have cyber in the title. Because most of the content on ICView is in the form of PDFs, which are not searchable themselves, search relies on descriptive titles and product summaries, so keep this in mind when you are building books. You want to make the summary as descriptive as possible to improve the searchability of that content.